Welcome, guys.
Hi, guys.
We're back.
Again.
New gist, new week. Is it supposed to be Monday? Actually, no. What's happening on Monday? Will it be next Monday or will it be the Monday after?
Monday after?
Oh, wow.
No, surely not.
It feels like a long way away.
It is.
Things may happen between now and then.
There's so many things that will happen.
If things do happen, sorry. We'll cover it next time. But hey, for now, manage this one, eh? Let us get into it. Reddit Realness. My dad accidentally sexted me. I'm just going to need old men to stay away from their phones after last week.
They be making mistakes.
They just don't use, and you know what, I bet it's with a Samsung. Because you don't be making those kind of mistakes with an iPhone.
I love that parents are being sexual beings though.
Yeah, we're not directing in the right place.
Yeah, I know. The mistakes
you're traumatizing the rest of your family.
The mistakes you're making.
You're traumatizing the rest. You're tearing your family apart. My dad accidentally sexted me. He sent me a message. Can't wait to fuck that ass again, Kelly. Which would be merely embarrassing if my mum's name is Kelly, but it isn't. It's my aunt's name. When I told him to check who he's messaging, he quickly told me that my mum sometimes role plays as my aunt. Said that he isn't cheating on her. I just don't know how to feel right now. That is such a wild thing to accidentally send to the wrong person. It wasn't even like it was coded in any way. You have explained what you regularly engage with Kelly. I can't wait to fuck that ass.
I'm more concerned with the fact that your husband wants you to play being your sister.
Oh God, you're buying that lie.
Oh.
You're buying that lie? You see you. Christiana. May you never find yourself in this position in life ever. Because the way you bought that lie, you're like, well, but why would you ask your wife to... You bought that lie?
But then she could just go to her mum and be like, Mum, so you wanna role play as your sister? Because girls do woman to woman chat. No.
The point is, I don't think it's the mum. I think that's a lie.
So he's fucking her aunt.
She's fucking the aunt in the ass.
No, surely not. Actually, no.
It's
depending on the Reddits. Actually, you know what? Bet, because we've had so many sibling. Yeah.
This is a light one. This is actually a light one compared to some of the stuff we've come across.
I was gonna say no. Why would you have sex with your wife's sister?
That's light. We've had grandpapas.
We've had so many. We've had
daddies.
We've had
with sons' wives.
Siblings is light at this. Yeah, you're right.
This is light. This is actually very light. My thing is, it's such a descriptive sentence, so short and effective, that I don't even think even if it was the mum role playing, it's too weird to overlook and not have a chat about. You said, I can't wait to fuck you in the ass again. Was it in the... Let me not add words. Let me actually read what he said. He said, I can't wait to fuck that ass again, Kelly. Again. So it's a regular occurrence of him fucking Kelly's ass. But the only person who is actually called Kelly in the family is the mum's sister. Why would your husband ask you to role play?
That's what I was wondering.
So that's why it can't even be, it's not even a believable lie. Because if you're asking me to role play as my sister.
But this is my thing though. Nowadays, everybody has a kink. Everyone has a weird kink.
They do.
It's like, I'm not surprised if they're on a cuckold vibe. It's like, they're your sister. And for some people out there would be like, do you fancy my sister? All right, let's play.
But then why don't you just get her involved? Because that's not fully committing to the kink.
It's not fully committing to the kink. But then, because role play is one thing. Bringing people who might not even be on your weird vibe is another. And letting them know that, hey. Because how do you approach your sister? Like, hey, Kelly. So me and Johnny were thinking, maybe you'd like to Like, how do you bring that up?
But then how do you approach your wife and say, hey, do you know what would be cool if you role play your sister? Without me flipping the table?
Yeah, but that is given that people are not having weird conversations behind closed doors. So it's like, kind of like, you know, you look like your sister. You and your sister look alike.
Yeah, because we're related. We're sisters.
You're both very beautiful.
Okay. Then what?
Well, then
How do you land it after that?
Yeah, yes. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know without flipping the table.
Would you mind if I call you Kelly tonight?
No, it would be like, darling. How do you feel about role play? You know, I've been reading some article in the Times, and they say that role play helps relationships stay alive once it gets to the 15-year mark. And I'm thinking maybe we could try something, you know? Something to spice it up a little bit.
But like not even like a nurse or a police officer. My sister.
Believable.
This is a lie, Christiana.
It could be.
This is a lie.
I am a naive girl.
This man thought quick on his feet and said this would
Yeah, but this is why I think it's techie, because like, again, imagine, like, obviously I don't know how old baby is, but like at this point we're having, you know, I don't know about you, but like I have intimate talks with my mum. Do you get what I mean? So like, what?
Okay, intimate talks with your mum.
So I talk, like, I might mention things that I've been through in my sex life with my mother.
Okay.
So then it, as woman to woman, depending on your mom's experience, they might be like, oh, I also went through this experience, da, 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 da. So what I'm talking, if you're having that type of conversation, you got that type of relationship with your mum where you're open about sexual stuff with your mum, you could just bust it in like, mum, I saw the games you and dad be playing. And then when mum says, what game?
Yeah, this is when the disaster starts to happen, because when...
But it's so likely. That's why I'm thinking that lie.
But then, I don't think many people have that kind of relationship with their mums to be asking if you're role playing as your sister.
Fair.
Because dad accidentally texted me saying he can't wait to fuck your ass again. Because then it might be revealed that actually the mum's not into anal and they've never done that before. Now what?
Well, now we know that now the whole relationship mash up. But he led that door open. Do you get what I mean? I don't know what other lie he could have said.
But like, how do you even accidentally text the wrong person that kind of thing?
That is crazy.
That
is crazy. And what is the daughter's name? Because if Kelly, because if you didn't sell it to Kelly, who you dressed it to, what is the daughter's actual name?
Maybe the daughter's name's like Kelsey or Kalendra.
It has to be Kel or something.
But then even then,
or
if you're texting that kind of madness to Kelly, you would have like a chat. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like you have to type the name in.
Yeah.
Unless it's on the Android, because I swear, I tried to use the Android the other day. I said, get me out immediately.
Or maybe it's just something they're not supposed to be doing. And so they're like, every now and then it's like, no, Jonathan, we can't do this to Mary. It's once in a while. So every time, you know, there's a delete chat, there's probably like 7, 8, 10 months
like
in between.
Delete, text and delete, like, can't wait to fuck you, the ass Kelly, delete.
Yeah. Yeah.
Open up the puss Kelly, delete.
Yeah. But like a long period in between. So it's not consistent conversation.
No, because he said again, which makes it feel like it's a regular thing. Like, he beating that booty.
No, he said again, which means it's happened, not that it's a regular thing.
Okay,
so it might have happened.
Can't wait.
Yeah. So he might have happened in May and now it's September. Do you get me?
Oh, that's a bit long. That's a dry affair.
But he's saying,
that's
brother, I need
affair.
this.
He was like, you see
Girl,
that time in May?
That's why his hand was shaking and it went to the wrong person. He said he's fiending.
I'm fiending. I need that booty.
He did. He's like, girl, I waited too long. Oops.
He's like,
he's desperate for it.
He had a flashback. He's like, I got to text Kelly.
I'm dying.
That asshole was phenomenal.
It's been like 5 months. I need that.
It. Okay. And especially if it's
Lost
on
composure.
Android. Because Android, you need concentration to work that damn phone. You know when they be vibrating every time you press a letter. Why does it do that? It's just so overwhelming. Child.
Yeah, man.
What a predicament.
Lost composure. And now your daughter knows what you're doing.
He was spiraling. So he had a flashback about me. He said, I've got to text Kelly.
He said,
Kelly, you need to know. I need another appointment.
It must have been like 11 o'clock at night. Wife has gone to bed.
His glasses, his reading glasses was too fast. So he said, fuck it, I'm gonna text Bear back and just hope for the best.
Seen a picture of Kelly on Facebook.
Went fishing with her husband, a weekend in the Cotswolds.
Like, I just went away with Kelly, we had a great time. Yeah. It's like, Kelly, the one I want.
The one I want. That asshole is mine. How dare you open it up in the valleys of the Cotswold? I need to text him right now.
To
him?
What's so great about him? Crazy. Crazy.
Well, I don't even know what you could do. I'm not going to lie to you. If that kind of text landed in my phone from my dad, I'm deleting that shit and I'm wiping it from my brain. I can't approach my mum and say, Mum.
No, 100%, but like...
Is dad all up in your booty?
Also, can I just say, like... Sometimes as a girl, you just don't want to know.
I don't.
And if your dad, if you've been... I was even thinking about this today, If you're the daughter of a gallus...
You don't want to know.
You just don't want to know.
You see things and you just erase it from your mind.
Delete. I do not want to deal with the consequences of paying attention to this shit. But also, I was thinking about today, actually, as I was on the train here, actually, the daughters of galluses are so arrogant, but not in a bad way. The confidence that the galluses have and they input in their daughter.
They pass it down to their daughter.
Ha! 70!
Just come out arrogant as hell.
Go!
And just come out saying bet.
Everything is, I know who I am.
I bet. Literally, come out the womb with jaundice, dead, but say bet. Come out and bet. My last breath. Yellow ass dead baby, bet.
I know how special I am. I walk around like I'm a princess every motherfucking where.
Literally. I clocked it this week. I was like, I'm so arrogant. Even when I'm going through the worst of times, me and the devil will get into a ring and I'll come out wearing him like a mink coat. He shook of me because I'm so arrogant. You can shake me for a day, but nothing more. After that, it's war.
War. We're rattled and we're really we're on the ceiling, upside down. Give us 24 hours.
But when we rise
up like a phoenix.
Oh, it's on.
The power, the gun is going off everywhere.
Everywhere. And that's because
we're raised by galluses.
Our daddies. Love you, Dad. Love you, Dad. But I hear it. Like, I always say, it's better to raise arrogant children who are not arrogant in that, not like, obviously, not arrogant.
Not mean arrogant,
not
please.
assholes.
They raise assholes.
Not assholes. But children that are confident in themselves.
Self-assured, yeah.
And are self-assured. And also aren't easily rattled by external opinions. Because for me, I'm thinking, especially now with the days of social media, you are literally, especially if you put yourself out there, you're bombarded with so many opinions, so many projections, etc. If you're not sure within yourself, if you don't have that kind of level of arrogance where it's like, okay, moving on, I know who I am. Yeah. It will break you.
100%.
Today's world can easily break you.
You write one tweet, do anything with yourself.
Innocent tweet that you're tweeting. You might not even have a lot of followers. Innocent tweet that you're tweeting. One person may quote tweet and disagree with you. All of a sudden you're getting dogpiled by everyone. If you're not strong within yourself and you don't know, if you're not firm, how do I say, firm within yourself who you are, etc., that kind of shit can break you.
Of course, yeah.
Or like even at work when you're faced with certain kind of dramas or situations, etc. If you're not sure within yourself, that could break you.
You've got to know you can. You've got to know you can.
You must be assured and aware of your capabilities. So with that, I'll say Dad did a great job with that. Because I'm many things, but I'm assured within myself. I know who I am, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. I'm not obsessed with being everyone's cup of tea because I know that's not possible. And
And that's the thing. I was saying this week, yeah. There's some people, especially like in this social media age, there's some people that, because of how they come across, people just won't like you. Yeah. And you just can't take it on because you won't ever reach your potential if you're going to look to the side and see there's nothing you can, if they make once, and some people, because of the degree of removal through social media, if they don't like you on day 1, some of them will never like you on
Ever.
day 10, day 50, day 520. They'll never like you. They'll
At
never
all.
come around. So you sit there and die.
And also, why do you want them to? Who are they? No offense, who are they?
Do you get what I mean? Your tribe is your tribe. The people that will like you.
Exactly.
And you're not for everyone. You can't be for everyone.
At all. Like, again, the way I view life is, I'm not in a rude way, but who are you? If you don't like me, am I gonna die? Is life still gonna continue?
It's true. And it's just impossible.
Are you taking food out of my mouth? Are you taking money out of my pocket? No, I don't care. Like, I don't walk around in the world being an asshole, but also I don't let people rattle me. There's so many people that are unhappy with their lives that project day in, day out. Why should I take in your opinion? Who are you?
And one thing I would say, and I said this morning, about when we get into our 30s, you see people wearing their insecurities like that same mink coat you do. That's all.
Just wearing
Just like,
it.
guy,
They wear the thing, and it's just like people.
Screaming.
You can tell who hasn't done the work on them within themselves. And
Yep.
if you don't do that, I swear this world will batter you.
And also, you're making everyone else pay. I'm seeing it so much where you're making everyone else suffer for your own insecurities, for your own, where you haven't done the work and you haven't come to terms with certain things yourself, or you're not happy. You're blaming everybody.
It's everybody's fault but yours.
Just
Sometimes
say
know yourself and be confident in yourself, and be comfortable with not being everyone's cup of tea.
And also, like, there's a degree of it which is like, know your flaws, know your weaknesses.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Because sometimes, and it's those people that everything is everyone else's fault. Do you know your own fault?
Do you know your own fault?
Do you know your own faults? Label the issues that you have
within
please.
yourself? And that's why I always sit here and say, I'm not a good person. I will tell you that I have bad characters. Of course I have bad character traits. I'm human, for goodness sake. The good comes with the bad, but I'm aware of them.
And that's the thing. A lot of people are walking around not aware. And everyone, the whole friendship group is paying for it.
Everybody is paying for it. You see my friends? They know I'm stubborn. Everyone is well aware that I am stubborn. I'm aware that I'm stubborn. My friends are aware that I'm stubborn. There's no surprises.
And even with that, it means that sometimes when situations come up, you'll check yourself and be like, how? Or is this?
My friends, like, I'll be going into a situation and my friends will be like, Steph, you know how you are.
Right.
You know, you can't do that. I'll still do it because I'm stubborn, like I said. But I've been warned. People know how I am and I own my flaws. It doesn't mean I'm a bad person, but I'm going to tell you I'm stubborn. Sometimes I'm petty. I'm a bit arrogant, but it makes me me.
Word.
I'm also great. I'm funny. I'm lovely. I'm a nice person, but I have bad character traits. I'm able to own that because I've done the work within myself to identify my bad character traits. I can tell you, hey, listen, before you come over here,
just know.
And also, like, it's a fun ride, but it ain't easy. It's a fun ride.
You gotta have fun over here.
You're gonna have a time, but it ain't easy.
But might get a bit nauseous.
It might get a bit nauseous. You might have to step off sometimes.
Just take a break.
When you step off, sometimes the ride might go a bit faster and leave you behind and you have to jump on the back. But it's fine because we're having a good time. I'm never going to paint myself as a perfect person because I'm not. No one's perfect.
This is it. And I think it's so important because I think even for me, it was important more so because, again, I'm a people pleaser. It was more so important. The thing that got me to do that was understanding the effects I was having on the people around me and the effects that could have on my relationships. And I was like, actually, people don't deserve that. Like, let me deal with my shit. Or at least when I'm having a moment, let me be able to articulate, guys, I'm not going to lie. I'm on the ceiling today. Yeah. I'm feeling insecure. Give me a moment because I'm moody. I'm not laughing at no joke.
Yeah. And no one will take it personally. Like, I know when you're in the mood, I'm just like, you know when I'm in the mood because I'll just shout at anything. And then we move on. Well. Like, but you, again, when you own those flaws and you're able to communicate them to the people around you, people understand you better so they know how to deal with you when you're going through different motions, etc. That is all part of being in a relationship with someone, whether it's a friendship or a relationship, like a romantic relationship or marriage, etc. Letting people see all of you allows them to understand you better. You owning your flaws or being very aware of your flaws doesn't make you a bad person. Again, I know I sit here day in day out and say, I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person. I'm not actually a bad person. But what I try and showcase is that I am a spectrum of traits, good and bad. And that's what makes me me. And I own it because I know I'm not perfect. Are there things that I can work on? Of course, I'm human. But where it starts is for me being aware of those flaws and being able to communicate them and making other people aware so they can make an informed decision as to whether they want to be on this ride or not.
And that's so key. Let people have the information to say, actually, maybe you're not for me.
Exactly.
It's not that deep. We're not for everybody, you know.
Well, actually, not for everybody. I'm absolutely shit on text.
Girl.
There's text messages that I have not responded to this day because it's too rude for me to go back and respond at this point.
I get overwhelmed.
It's like, I use WhatsApp for work. I use iMessage for work. After 6 p.m. to now come and face the array of messages from my friends and I'm tired. Call me.
And that's the thing as well. Like, I'm starting to realize, like, especially high maintenance friendships, I can't do it. Like, I got to hold my hands up. Like,
I cannot. I'm so sorry.
I don't have the capacity. And you deserve the type of friendship you want in this life. I know I can't offer that. So
I can't.
I will take my leave.
I got dreams, sister. Please. Please. I got dreams and eggs at our age. I got
Do you say you have eggs?
Yeah, I've got eggs at our aging.
Yeah, fair.
I got a hustle, bro. Otherwise, the kids gonna come out eating corned beef and rice for the rest of their life. I got a hustle.
For true.
I got a hustle. But yeah, booty Kelly. Ask Kelly. You need to make a decision as to whether you want to open that kind of worms.
Oh God, just close your eyes
and tell your mother.
Close your eyes and turn your head.
Or delete that message and just keep it pushing. Because sometimes I know we say, oh my God, tell them, leave them, etc. But you know, some things are just so complicated because it's either you're asking your mum if she's role playing her sister, or you reveal to her that he's fucking your dad's fucking somebody else in the ass.
I would put my duvet over my head and go to sleep
from time to time.
Please, my duvet is over my head and I'm turning the other way. It's long, time to time.
Kelly's opening up her
my big sister
is opening up her asshole
to your dad. Auntie Kelly.
Lubing that bitch up.
And you're best friends with her, with the children, your cousins.
Every couple of months.
Please.
Every couple of months. They link up. Probably a cheeky travel lodge or something like that. Kelly opens up her ass. Daddy goes in with the lube. Daddy buys like the scented flavored lube. Like the strawberry one.
Oh yeah, because he thinks he's doing a thing.
Yeah, and Kelly really likes strawberries. They had a chat about it one time when she went away strawberry picking in France.
I just turn your head, put the duvet over your head and go to sleep.
It's
not like, girl, like, again, it's not everyone's cup of tea. My cup of tea is, I don't know, please. Some things are above me.
I just, if you send a text to me saying, I can't wait to fuck you in the ass again, Kelly, I'm deleting that shit.
Don't want to know.
Actually, it depends on who it is.
I don't want to know.
It depends on who it is.
If it's my dad's.
Oh, no, I didn't even see that. But no, do you know what happened the other day, actually? Oh my God. This is when I knew I was like, I should actually do better as a person because no man should be this terrified of me, especially a man that made me. My dad was texting me. It was my little sister's birthday the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And I got her a cake and everything that got sent to the wrong address in a completely different state in Nigeria. Because my dad forgot to tell me that they don't live in that state no more.
Okay.
Anyway, so he must have been texting me. He was like, oh, Mimi's big now. He was supposed to say you're not alone. But the phone corrected it to you're no longer my daughter. So he said, Mimi's big now, you're no longer my daughter. And then I saw that he tried to type it again. And it corrected it again to you're no longer my daughter. And then he tried to write that sentence again by itself. And it came up as, you're no longer my daughter. And I'm in the meeting looking at my phone like, what is this man on about? This man, oh my God. Please, Stephanie, I didn't write that. It's my phone that corrected it. I was shocked when I saw it. He was texting, sent a voice note, started calling. I'm there like, I can't pick up my phone. I'm in a meeting. My man's having a meltdown. Stephanie, please. I didn't mean it. You are my daughter. I love you. Princess, please. I'm just there looking at my phone going off. I'm like, sir, I'm in a whole ass meeting. Trying to be serious. And my dad's having a meltdown halfway across the road, the world, because he thinks that I'm convinced that I'm now no longer his daughter because Mimi has grown up because of autocorrect. You see why old people just use phones?
No, this is the men in your life living fear of you, by the way.
Yeah. He was having a complete meltdown.
He said, please, 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 I know her. I know
This,
her.
I know. She's like, she's gone to her mum. She's gone to her mum. They're going to gang up against me. This is it. Bro was having a meltdown. I said, how do you fear me like this? As in, there's people in this world that fear their daddies. That when they used to come into the house after work, they'll go to their rooms, evacuate the living room, switch off the TV and go. My one is that my dad's having a meltdown because of an autocorrect.
The same baby he used to take to the park.
The same baby
he used to get
park.
ice cream cone.
The one that you held in your arms is now who you're having a meltdown over. He probably thought I went to my mum. I think that was the thing. He was like, this one that she's not responding, she's gone to her mother. She's gone to summon her mother. She's taking a screenshot as she summoned her mother. I was dying. I literally just said to him like, Lord, Dad, it's okay. I know that it's autocorrect. He said, thank you, my daughter. I'm so sorry. I was just like, this is really sad. What did I do to you? I was trying to think like,
why does he know you're mean?
What moment did it all just turn?
It's the pod. It's the podcast.
I don't even think it's a pod. Because even before then,
he was shook.
Shook. But I'm like, what moment was it? I feel like it was somewhere, it must have been during my late teens. Like 19, 20.
Yeah, but all of us, beat you, was very fiery. To be fair, you're fiery now. So you would have been more fiery then. Because Manny's mellowed it a bit.
Yeah, Manny's like...
He's watered it. He's add cream to the stew. Do you get what I mean? It's like...
Cream to the stew?
Not to the stew.
Messing up people's stomachs.
Do you know what I was thinking of, yeah? You know when you have like a pasta dish and it's tomato.
Oh, yeah.
And then you add a bit of cream to it.
He's added a bit of cream. He simmered it down. But I'm trying to think of the moment that my dad said, yeah, this is a mad woman. I'm not fucking with her.
It had to be your teens.
I think it was my late teens. I could think of an incident where I stood up for myself. I was like, you man, this is my show. Okay? I do what I want. Maybe it was when I dropped out of uni. It might have been when I dropped out of uni.
I guess because to drop out of uni, coming from a Nigerian home, you had to be like, I don't care what you have to say. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Actually, no, he was really supportive when I dropped out of uni.
So when was it?
He didn't fight back. It was my other two parents that fought back.
So what was it then?
I don't know. Did I tell the man about himself? I have a feeling somewhere in my late teens. My late teens, I was on one. Life was happening and people were trying it. I was on one. So maybe it was then. But my word, that was funny. I was like, this is actually, I don't know what kind of dictator energy I give, but for you to have a meltdown like this on a, what was it? It was a Tuesday at 9:30 a.m.
I mean, you do give don't mess with me energy.
Yeah, but not to my dad. It depends.
Not to her.
I'm not afraid to correct my parents.
Stephanie, I think, no, I think you would have given that energy to your dad. I know I gave that energy to my dad, so you definitely would have.
You know what? It's because I'm not afraid to correct my parents.
Yeah.
Like, I like, obviously my parents are Nigerian, whatever. Even with like homophobia, don't run in my house because of me.
Fair.
To the point where now my mum, even my mum with my stepdad, she's like,
don't do that.
Don't. Good. Okay, but sometimes you got to give them tough love to correct them.
Well, we're at a point, this is what I said, we're at a point where we're parenting our parents, so bet.
Yeah.
You have to. Otherwise, you'll go out on the street and then someone will be like, oh, you know that one. Don't speak to that one. Don't go out the street and shame me.
Yeah, it's true. Because even my mum's like slightly shook with me, but I'm also shook with her, so we're just shook with each other.
Bar for
aura,
bar for bar.
That's the queen of aura for aura, bar for bar. I'm shook at her, she's shook at me. It's balance. So she may shout, I'll shout back. Everyone just backs down and sits down.
Everyone's
like,
please.
Everyone's like,
said, leave them to it.
Leave them. When it's me and her, the men step away.
Oh, I can imagine.
The men step away.
They said it's not.
My brother disappears. He's like, I'm going to my room.
They said it's not.
Got to make a tea.
No one wants to get in the crossfire of that.
On his phone. He's looking down. No eye contact with no one. Just looking down at the phone like I'm not even gonna say a word. It's just me and her going pew pew across the room until someone gets tired. Oh, my stepdad just jumps in and tries to change the subject.
Okay.
This Tinubu again. Brings up Nigerian politics.
No, not Tinubu.
Brings up Nigerian politics to neutralize the place.
Oh my God.
This Tinubu again. Who put on Nigerian news in the TV? This Tinubu again. And silence. Yeah, because why did he do that? Bring up Nigerian politics, everything was settled, neutralized.
Because everyone's passionate and frustrated with Nigerian politics.
Everyone is frustrated
So
with
it's a
Nigerian
good distraction. Everyone does.
Everyone just come together to flog Tinubu. You just Tinubu. Oh, there's a walk Tinubu. Just put that man in the middle of anything.
Yeah, that's an I have.
He's like, let me just put
Lock in.
Nigerian news. Tinubu. Right, silence. Put the gun down. Yeah, because why did he do
that? The boys
that?
can come up for air and breathe.
We've been like, thank God. And that's when Maddie will start talking. Yeah, because he never backs the beef. And if he backs the beef, he's backing my mum out of fear. And I'm looking at him like, when we get home, when we get home, I'm going to deal with you.
The thing is, yeah, I can see it as well because he's so soft-spoken. Yeah. He's like, I can see where she's coming from.
Yeah! She's like,
I know, Maddie.
You have to see things from different perspectives. I'm like, fucking perspective. If you do fucking back me. Literally, look at him across the table and he will know that he's in deep trouble. Like, when we get home.
That car ride is tense.
That car ride is tense. Quiet as hell. He's like, oh, it was nice to see your parents again. Silence. When we get home, I'm going to gather the cats and you're going to sit down in front of us and explain to us what the fuck that was.
What family do you stand for?
Let me ask you, who did you marry? Who did you marry? Do you know you're supposed to love and protect? A part of protecting is fighting my mum.
Where was the protection?
Where was the protection? Why am I out here fighting for myself?
A girl.
A woman. Do you know back in the days, you know, we have to go out and hunt? Why am I hunting? Why am I hunting my mother by myself?
Poor boy.
Poor man. Bless him. Sorry.
Yeah. End of
Kelly Booty, delete that text. I keep it pushing.
Yeah.
You know, there's certain things that are just beyond
you, please.
Because it's either you approach your mom and ask, why are you role-playing your sister?
Or you burn down the whole house.
Or you reveal that Kelly's nyash has been open from time to time.
Now your grandparents are in the situation. Now your cousins, you can't go see your cousins.
Now they've DNA tested your cousins. Turns out they're your siblings. It's just a whole please. We know how Reddit goes. It's just never that simple. Please.
Yeah, girl. Just delete that.
To avoid another Reddit realness, just delete this text and leave it there because we don't want to read part 2. We don't want to. But that brings us to the end of this week's minisode. So you know what I'm about to do. I'm about to beg. Guys, if you're watching this on YouTube and you enjoyed this minisode, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. Please. Please. We're almost 1. Help us as a gift. If you're watching on Spotify or listening on Apple, or listening on Spotify and you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give us a 5-star rating. It helps us get discovered on the platform and means more people can join the gang. You can find us on We Just Got Here Pod on Instagram, We Just Got Here Podcast on TikTok, and WJGH Podcast on Twitter. If you would like to see what I get up to in the week, which is not much, but posting gym photos whilst crying, then you can follow me on Steph Achigbu on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Tia, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Tia Honey Roberts and all other socials at MSTIA Roberts.
And that brings us to the end. It's a wrap, guys. See you next week.
Or on Thursday.
See you on Thursday. Yes, please tell them about Thursday.
So, guys, we have a wonderful full-length episode coming out every Thursday on YouTube at midday and on Spotify at 1 a.m. so you can have it on your commute. We're ready for you. Where we talk, there's a lot more gist. There's a lot more kiki. There's a lot more. Actually, you see more of us.
You see more of us.
And our personalities. So yeah, our friendship. Eek.
I'm not going to do no physical touch, especially not now because we are wearing matching outfits. It's giving JC Penney photo shoot.
Anyway, guys, see you on Thursday or next Monday. Bye.